Good evening, sports fans. Welcome to the 2016 MIAA Division II South Tournament with tonight's semifinal game between the Foxboro Warriors and the Whitman-Hanson Panthers. I'm Brady Gardner alongside Chad Burst. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, guys. Whitman-Hanson, like Brady said, this is the MIAA Division II South Sectional Tournament. And Whitman-Hanson, the 2 seed, coming in at 20-2, part of the Patriot League. To get to this game, they beat Sharon, a Hockomock League opponent, 54-52 in the first round, whom Foxboro played twice and lost once in the early game on a heartbreaking 3, and the second game they won in overtime rather convincingly, but still it was an overtime game. 2 great games, and the way that Whitman-Hanson played against them will definitely play a factor in this game. In the quarterfinal matchup, Whitman-Hanson beat Scituate 75-43. And if you notice how many points they scored in both games, 54 in the first, 75 in the other, looking at their schedule, that happens quite a bit. They either score tons, making plenty of threes, or they don't score very much, not making any threes.
Right, Whitman-Hanson coming into this game as the 2nd seed, finished the season with a record of 18-2. Meanwhile, Foxboro, the 3rd seed, coming in with a record of 16-4. The 1st seed, Bishop Feehan, was knocked out last night against 4th seed Randolph, and so the winner of this game will meet Randolph on Saturday here in the Durfee High School in Fall River, the site of this game.
Yeah, talking to some players on Foxboro this morning and afternoon, Whitman-Hanson lives and dies by the 3. Like we showed with the points totals, if they make their threes, it's going to be a pretty difficult night for Foxboro. If they miss them, Foxboro just needs to do their thing and win the game.
Yeah, Foxboro definitely going to have to trust their strong perimeter defense here tonight.
Another thing I learned talking to some players is that Foxboro is going to press tonight. They're going to press Whitman-Hanson, try and force them into some contested layups and contested threes, try and get their bigs to run a little early, and hopefully tire them out.
Should be a great one here tonight. Great attendance from both sets of fans. The Whitman-Hanson fans doing a blackout, meanwhile Foxboro with a bit of a neon theme. We're right between them, so it should be an interesting night for us as well. Looking forward to it.
The broadcasters announcing some information, getting ready for the national anthem.
Now here it is.
At this time, we invite both veterans and current military personnel to stand. We thank you all for your service to our country.
Foxboro head
Ladies
coach
and
John
gentlemen, the
Gilson,
officials
saw
of
there.
tonight's game are
A lot going through his mind here tonight.
Sean McDonough and Dave Powell. These individuals are enrolled by the MIAA.
Making sort of a tribute to some veterans and people who fought in the war before the national anthem.
As we mentioned, the host for this game is Fall River. And basketball legend for Fall River, Ernie Fleming, passed away last weekend. He was able to lead his team for Durfee into a Division I basketball championship. Definitely Fall River legend. Now for the national anthem. little bit more on the background of Fall River here, the home of this game. It's home of Battleship Cove, as well as the infamous Lizzie Borden, and as we just mentioned, Ernie Fleming, basketball legend, and as well as Foxboro Cable Access volunteer Matt Shea, who's running a camera here for us tonight.
Starters for Whitman-Hanson, Brendan Rogers, Cole Manning, Joshua Rice, a captain, Nicholas Smith is captain as well, and Matt Evans.
Meanwhile, Foxboro going with the regulars, Rob Lowy, Alex Dubrow, Jonathan Carnino, Jason Procaccini, and Mark Clegg.
Mitchell Kenny instead of Matt Evans there. Both teams go out for the tip, sorry.
Foxboro in the blue going left to right. Meanwhile, Whitman-Hanson in the white, right to left.
Yeah, Durfee seems to have almost a clay or rubber type surface, so we'll see if that plays a part in this game. I don't expect it to, but you never know.
Nope. Set for the tip here. Referee checks. And here they go.
Whitman-Hanson wins it.
Cole Manning to take it up. Nicholas Smith gave it back to him. This is Manning. Manning double teamed. He'll go in though, get the layup. Nice movement from him to get around. Louis found himself a little up the court there, and Manning's able to find the hole. On the other end, it's Carnino. We'll go to Procaccini at the point.
Whitman-Hanson might have started out the game quick, but in my experience, MIAA division tournament games, especially this late in the tournament, will start out rather slow. No extreme scoring early on.
Procaccini with it, 7 seconds left on the clock. Tried to force it to Dubrow, but it'll fall to Manning on that side of the court. And it'll be a foul called against Alex.
That's one of the two keys of a MIAA division tournament game: foul trouble and keeping your composure. Dubrow cannot have a foul that early in the game. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite him.
Manning with a bounce pass, it's tipped away. And now here's Dubrow. Made up for his mistake quickly, took it back. Lowy working in down low.
Very rarely do you see a guy like Evans tower over Lowy. I would say he's a good 2-3 inches taller.
Procaccini's shot on the run didn't go. The foul called down low.
I believe it might have been a travel call. Yes, it was a travel call.
So Dubrow will inbound it. Durfee with a 2-point lead a minute into this one. This is Clegg for the Warriors. Go to Carnino, now back to Clegg.
Clegg hasn't had the most successful of tournament runs, but we'll see if he can turn it around tonight as Lowy puts in not really a shot, but not really a layup.
It kind of just threw it towards the basket. A nice little move, though, from the big man. Here's Manning. Inside, it's a shot for number 21, Brendan Rogers. But it'll be Foxboro possession.
Kinney with an over-the-back call. That's another big guy for Whitman-Hanson on this turn to not allow foul trouble. There's that basket by Lowy. He just goes around Evans and puts it in.
Great touch from him.
Kinney, rather. Keep saying Evans.
Here's Dubrow. Thought about a three. Had a little bit of space, but decided to give it to Procaccini. Jason driving. Nice spin move. Lefty layup.
Procaccini, I feel like I say it every game, but he's one of those scorers who can really score from anywhere. As that press gets Foxboro a steal and then out of bounds, that, like I said, Foxboro are going to use the press, try and tire out this Whitman-Hanson offense. Whitman-Hanson inbound once again. Grazio, Rice rather, to see what he can do. Whitman-Hanson gets trapped in the corner. It's going to be a timeout. Whitman-Hanson. They were going to be called for the 8 second to get over the half-court line, but presence of mind by the Whitman-Hanson coach to call a timeout before then.
Yeah. Let's look at Jason's basket one more time. Had Smith right with him, but nice little spin move to get some space. Lefty layup. He's excited.
I saw him working on quite a few of those before the game, and clearly it worked.
Broccaccini, a great threat from both down low and outside. Whitman-Hanson will have to try to figure out a way to stop him here tonight.
That press definitely worked on the first 2 times that it in use. The first time got a steal and then out of bounds. They lost possession, but nonetheless it worked wonders. And then in the second time, they trapped the Whitman-Hanson offensive player and almost got they didn't get over the half court in time.
Teams break the huddles. Foxboro currently leading 4-2. 5:55 remaining in this first quarter. It'll be Joshua Rice to inbound. Now Manning. Bounce pass to Smith. Manning still with it. Takes his dribble. Towards the baseline, kicks it out. And the pass is looking for Brendan Rogers, but couldn't find him. Go all the way out the other end.
Out of bounds, Whitman-Hanson possession. The refs are gonna communicate a little bit. Nothing really coming to fruition, but Whitman-Hanson inbound. The press gonna be used again. A little bit of a miscommunication by Foxboro, a little running around trying to find their positioning.
Had to beat the shot clock there, kind of just a desperation, but the best he could do. They'll be out of bounds for Foxboro to inbound.
It's going to be inbounded under Foxboro basket as the shot clock violation did run out, and it was on Foxboro's side of the court. So they're going to have a inbounds pass, false alarm. It was going to be under the basket, but Coach Gibbs and the referee talked it out, and now it is under Foxboro's defensive basket.
Broccaccini gives it to Dubrow. Manning with the one-man press. Go to Lowy. Broccaccini, across to Dubrow. Flag with a deep 3. Off the rim and then off the top of the backboard.
It's going to be a foul on Lowy going down with the ball with Manning. And they're going to call him for a foul on that one.
Number 35, Rob Lowy, it's his first.
That's another player that Foxboro can't get in foul trouble early.
And the Warriors second.
Dubrow strips it and gets the shot and the foul. Alex Dubrow with a brilliant play to get it off the inbound pass and get the layup while being fouled. Brilliant play from the senior.
That's one of those players, every once in a while, he gets like a Sports Center top 10 play, and that's one of them.
I don't even know about every once in a while. I'd say every game consistently. He's a brilliant player for the Warriors. Came from Sharon in his junior year, and his team's been dramatically changed with him.
7-2 Foxboro, 5:13 left in the quarter. Foxboro jumped out to an early lead so far. Broccaccini and Carnino team up for a steal there. Foxboro possession. Dubrow with one of his unorthodox passes that works, finds Lowy, and Lowy kicks it out to Broccaccini. Around the rim for 3. Durfee's gonna bring it down. Manning. Whitman-Hanson, not the fast-paced team I was expecting. Talking to players, like I said, they live and die by the 3. I was expecting sort of a quick-paced, energetic type game, but I'm not really getting that.
Travel called on 22, Nico Raffs.
This is probably the largest turnout I've seen for the Foxboro fan section, at least. They're going, like Brady said, with a neon night. And I would say there's a good 75 kids up there.
Yeah, especially for an away game, a good 40-minute drive. Great attendance. Flags 3, got it from the corner. Had a nice angle at it. Sunk the shot.
That's a great confidence boost for him. Because, like I said, his first 2 games in the tournament weren't as successful as he was hoping. As you see that 3 right there, but if he can start hitting those, it's going to greatly improve Foxboro's chances of winning.
Nice vision from Lowy as well to get it out to him. He's having a good game so far, Robbie is.
He did, Flag did pick up a foul as Durfee, Whitman-Hanson rather, brought up the ball on that last play, but nonetheless.
Nice rebound there from Mitchell Kinney. Manning's shot couldn't go, but Kinney's did.
That's one of the things, like I said earlier, Kinney, one of the few people that can match up with Lowy size-wise. And if he can get those offensive rebounds, there's nobody really to stop him.
Dubrow driving, kind of threw it up there, couldn't get it to go, but Lowy comes up with a rebound. It'll be off a Whitman-Hanson player. Joshua Rice, that is. Foxboro's ball under the basket. Dubrow to inbound. We'll go to Procaccini, who's looking for the shot. Gets it to go. Good strong move from him.
That's 4 points for Procaccini on the night. The press really working wonders right now. Almost another not getting over that line call. Missed three by Whitman-Hanson, number 21, Rogers, as a Hail Mary type pass from Dubrow does not work out, but Foxboro retains possession.
You know, as you said, the press really working well for the Warriors right now, and a huge part of that is Robbie Lowy doing a great job of getting up and down the court, going from his position to kind of block the inbounder all the way back into the paint to slow down the offense on the other end. And he's also a soccer player in the fall, so that soccer training, all the endurance that he's able to get through that definitely comes in to play here for basketball. Morrison's into the game, as well as block. Dubrow for three.
That was a deep one.
Manning down the right side.
So far, Manning really the only source of offense for the Whitman-Hanson Panthers, as he puts up an unorthodox layup there and doesn't go. Nobody really getting open for the Whitman-Hanson Panthers.
Morrison gives it for Procaccini, sizing up the defender, now all the way across for Dubrow. He'll come all the way back across for Morrison. Procaccini, three, a little too much. Good development from the Warriors, though.
Few to come in for Lowy. This is what Foxborough is going to have to do this game. They're going to have to get their two bigs and three, if you count Blake, in moving in and out very quickly.
He replaces Rob Lowy.
No, you can't get them winded from the press, and you can't get them into foul trouble with the press, because generally the press does get your bigs into foul trouble very often, as Procaccini gets a foul there.
Jermaine Few just checked in the game in place of Lowy.
One foul on Dubrow, one foul on Clack, one on Procaccini, one on Lowy. It's gonna be interesting to see how this plays out. I love the press, it's working, but it does get players into foul trouble very regularly.
12-4 Foxborough with 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Strong start from the Warriors. A foul called here that'll send 42 Nicholas Smith to the line.
I don't think Whitman-Hanson has made a change yet. Oh no, they did take Kinney out. They took Kinney out for Grazioso. .43 Tamulovic in for Manning. It's an interesting move by the Whitman-Hanson coach, Bob Rogers, taking Manning out. Really the only source of offense so far in this game.
Morrison rebounds the missed free throw. One for two from the line.
Morrison, one of those players who really doesn't show up on the stat sheet very often, but he brings so much to the game. Defensively, rebounding, even the hustle play is just unbelievable.
It is in the corner.
Almost got on the stat sheet there. Missed the three. I noticed Foxborough sort of backed off from their press once Few came in for Lowy. Maybe that's a tactical thing. Maybe that's a conditioning thing. I don't know.
Tamulovic gave it to Smith. Goes for the shot. Nice little push off the backboard.
Maybe it was tactical by the Whitman-Hanson coach to put in Tamulovic for Manning. Maybe Tamulovic has something under his sleeve.
Dubrow, long pass for Block. Along the baseline to the corner for Morrison. Back for Dubrow. Head into the paint, kick it back out to Block for three. Swish. Foxborough finding good success from behind the arc so far here tonight. Kind of beating Whitman-Hanson at their own game. Whitman-Hanson breaks the press, and an easy layup for Zachary Grazioso.
That was key by Few there. He was going in for the block, and he knew he couldn't get there, so he stayed back, and he didn't get the foul.
Under a minute remaining. Morrison with it.
15-9 Foxborough. Like I said, not the highest scoring first quarter you're ever going to see, but Foxborough did come out to an early lead.
Procaccini tried to make a move in the paint, but called for a travel.
Manning checked back into the game, along with 22 Rafts. Here's that basket by Block. Kicked out by Dubrow, which puts it up and in.
In smooth form.
The press going to be used once again. Whitman-Hanson breaks it, but loses possession for a little bit.
Block and Few fighting against the Whitman-Hanson player, but going to be a timeout called by the Panthers.
Bob Rogers not worrying about his timeouts for the rest of the game right now.
Yeah.
He's not afraid to take them.
15-9 your score with 33.2 seconds left in this first quarter.
Procaccini with 4, Dubrow, Clegg, Block with 3 apiece. Smith with 3 for Whitman-Hanson.
This is Coach Gibbs. His team was knocked out last year in the semifinals to Bishop Fien. They'll try to change that this year, get a step further, if not more than that.
It was a good thing that Fien got kicked out of the tournament by Randolph, because Fien's a very good basketball team. But I did kind of want to see a Fien-Foxborough matchup again. That would have been a very good game.
We'll have to wait for another year, though. As the winner of this one goes on to play Randolph in the final on Saturday. Manning back into the game. He'll inbound.
30 seconds left, 19 on the shot clock.
Manning quickly gets it back to him. 14 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Manning kicks it out. Nice little move down there. It's back out for a straightaway 3. Nice little arc on that shot.
Grazioso. 15 seconds left for Foxborough. Dubrow's going to wait for the last shot. He'll make sure he gets over half court. 7 seconds. Dubrow's trying to find some open space. Drives through 2 defenders with one of his under the belly layup. That's another Sports Center top 10 play right there.
Yeah, just when you think Whitman-Hanson's got every option covered and Dubrow's going to have to just let the clock die, finds a hole and exploits it.
I did see him sort of grabbing at his ankle after making that basket, so we'll see how that progresses.
Just a reminder here between quarters that the rights fee to this cablecast has been waived by the MIAA on behalf of the students of Foxborough High School. The MIAA represents nearly 400 senior high schools across the Commonwealth and more than 200,000 young men and women who participate annually in MIAA-governed athletic competition. Any rebroadcast or republication of this program without the consent of the MIAA is prohibited.
Get the ball moving, we'll get good stuff, play the shot clock. Dig in on defense every time. Okay, with the dead ball, free throw, we're gonna go sharp. It's a made basket, we got roll.
Coach Gibbs getting into it a little bit.
Let's go.
Love to see that out of the coach. Second year at the helm of Foxborough. Now, he's usually a rather reserved character, but he got into it a little bit on that timeout. Here's that layup by Alex. Goes through 2 defenders, gets smashed on by another, just puts it up and in. Good presence of mind by Dubrow to know the time. 17-12 Foxborough, starting the second quarter.
Dubrow still in the game, has yet to come out.
I believe Procaccini is yet to come out as well.
Yep. Here he is, Dubrow that is. Now it's across for Block. Dubrow again. He'll go to Block again for 3. Same place and same outcome. 6 points now for Andrew Block.
It's usually Clegg that makes the 3s that are necessary towards a win, but if Block can make them, by all means. Whitman-Hanson comes right back with another.
Brendan Rogers with a shot from the baseline. So already pretty high scoring.
High scoring endeavor. Dubrow with it. going to call out a play. Few sets of block. Pick, that is. Whitman-Hanson steals the ball. Their possession. Unorthodox by, uncharacteristic rather, by Dubrow to give the ball away there.
Rogers again.
Rogers.
Kind of getting something going here for the Whitman-Hanson offense in the second quarter. The lead is now down to 3.
This is usually when the game starts to open up, the second quarter. As Foxboro's called for a backcourt there, I'm not so sure I saw it, but usually at this point in the tournament, the refs are very good. I'm not going to say they're wrong right now.
Yeah. Yeah, from our angle, we're right along the midcourt line, so it looked to me at least that Block was able to keep his feet in the offensive half, but refs out the other way.
Lowy comes in for few at that last dead ball. 2017 Foxboro.
Manning just kind of throws it up, gets a nice bank off the backboard.
This is when Foxboro has to go back to their press, I believe. They need to pressure this offense again, because if they slow them down and they get off of them a little bit, they're just going to go off.
Morrison fakes a 3. Trovin got the foul called.
Whitman-Hanson foul charge to number 33, Josh Rice, is his second.
Clegg checks in for Block. Good start for the junior. 6 points on 2 3-pointers.
Dubrow to inbound.
Tried to go with a no-look pass there. Might have got a little too fancy. It's tipped away. Now Manning will head the other way. Cole Manning sizing up Alex Dubrow. Hasn't found an option yet.
It's interesting. Whitman-Hanson they play slow and fast at the same time.
That'll be a carry called against Manning. He doesn't like it. He's arguing that he was just going for a strong bounce pass, but official.
Nico Raftis returns for
got it right.
Whitman-Hanson.
22 Rafts is into the game for Whitman-Hanson.
He replaces Josh Rice.
Whitman-Hanson using a soft press with only 2 guys that fall back very quickly. Dubrow to Morrison. Dubrow again with it. Dubrow really the center of this offense. That's why I say you can't get into foul trouble, because without him, I hate to say it, but the offense won't have the same electricity that it has now.
Although we called for a travel. Referee had a good angle of it. Although he's not going to argue. Full press from the Warriors. Kinney to Manning, now to Smith. Back to Manning. We'll set it up with 5 minutes remaining here in this half. 20-19 in favor of the Warriors. Straightaway shot, 3-pointer there. Brendan Rogers. That'll give Whitman-Hanson their first lead since one of the first few possessions of the game, which they went ahead 2-0.
Foxborough starting to lose it a little bit right now. They're on probably a 10-4 run right now. Need to slow them. Need to stop them rather.
Flag with it. He'll go across for Procaccini. Kept it in bounds. A high pass for Lowy. And he'll get fouled. Kinney doesn't like the call. Lowy will get to the line with a chance to tie this one up.
Kinney's second.
Kinney is his second.
Here it is. Let's see if there was a foul.
Lowy working there. Yeah, Kinney got him pretty good.
Yep. You can see in the background there was 1 second left on the shot clock, so if there was no foul call, there's going to be a shot clock violation and Whitman-Hanson possession.
Carnino into the game for Morrison.
Carnino returns.
32 Grazioso in for Kinney.
Full starting lineup back for the Warriors. Lowy's second. Can't get that one to go. Foxborough remains 1 point under the Whitman-Hanson lead. Here's Manning. Lowy out with him. And that pass will get tipped away by Procaccini, but Whitman-Hanson will remain in possession.
I'll tell you what, the Whitman-Hanson ball handlers are very, very good at working the defenders this game. They go around and around the offensive half court, and it usually ends up in a Foxboro foul.
And kind of like Dubrow, he just keeps going until he eventually finds his space. Manning again, now into the corner. Back for Manning. Rogers. 3 for Graziano. Rafts, that was, correction. But he couldn't get it to go.
Live and die by the 3. That's Whitman-Hanson's motto.
Flag with it. Fakes a 3, drives in. And foul will be called on the floor.
Whitman-Hanson
Rafts
foul
with it there.
charge number 22, Nico Raftis, his first.
The refs calling it very close this game, not allowing really any sort of leeway. But we saw that in the last game against Dartmouth. No funny business is going to be allowed.
Dubrow couldn't get his shot to go. Rebound, Whitman-Hanson. Panthers on a nice little run here. They'll try to add to it on this possession. Deep 3. And the big man couldn't get it to go. And Lowy comes away with the rebound. That was Joshua Rice who attempted the 3-pointer. Flag with it. Carnino to Dubrow. Flag driving. Almost got the fall away. End up back with the Panthers.
It's almost like Foxboro lost their spark. They're not getting open on offense, and they're not finding any open spaces. They need to figure out this Whitman-Hanson defense to be able to stay in this game.
They're really a tale of 2 quarters for this one so far.
Definitely.
Here's a 3. Got it to go. Brendan Rogers really coming alive here this quarter.
11 points for him now. That's his third 3-point shot of this quarter.
Coach Gibbs has to call a timeout, settle those guys down. Right now it's slipping away a little bit. 25-21 in favor of the Whitman-Hanson Panthers.
Here it is. Ball's kicked out. Puts up the 3, and he loves it.
They struggled to find their 3-point shooting earlier, but seems like they've got it in full stride here now. Certainly something that Foxboro's going to need to work against.
Thomas Skip Karam, head boys basketball coach at Durfee High School. That's a pretty good record. 659 wins, 151 losses. I would take that.
Durfee with a pretty good program here in Fall River. Division 1.
Both teams break from their huddle. Same lineup in for the Warriors. Dubrow, Procaccini, Clegg, Lowy, and Carnino. Looks like the same for Whitman-Hanson as well. It has worked in the last probably 4 minutes. 2:19 left, 25-21 Durfee. Whitman-Hanson rather.
Carnino.
I thought he threw that one away a little bit.
Nice recovery though from Dubrow. He'll go to the corner for a 3. That one bounces around a couple times, but in the end falls into Whitman-Hanson's arms. Manning for Rogers. Rogers spins. Jumper. High bounce, but didn't fall. Now Foxboro head the other way. Dubrow leaves it for Lowy, but couldn't get the handle. That one's tipped. Recovered by Tamulovic. A foul called against Dubrow. He's not happy.
Foxboro foul charge number 13, Alex Dubrow, his second, and the team's 7th. Cole Manning.
That'll send Manning to the line.
Will shoot 1-1.
Whitman-Hanson is in the bonus now.
Dubrow with his second. That's something to keep an eye on. Like I said earlier, the two keys, composure and foul trouble. Foxboro in a little bit right now. Procaccini and Dubrow each with 2.
Dubrow against Tamulovic. They'll lay it off for Clegg, and then Lowy, followed by Carnino, back to Dubrow. Clegg finds some space. Bounce pass into Lowy. Lowy spins. And foul is called.
Game definitely being called tight. That's a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. Good that we have like some real refs, but that bad thing because they haven't had real refs all season, so it's going to be difficult for them to adjust.
First, I couldn't really tell who it was against, whether it was an offensive foul or a defensive foul, and it seemed like the players thought the same thing. It was shooting now, and Lowy misses his first.
0 for 3 on the night for Lowy. Unacceptable. Here's that foul.
Let's see.
Lowy goes up, goes in.
They're going very strong. That's a close one. Maybe the defender didn't get his feet set in time.
Makes the second one, Lowy. Good.
3 for who else but Brendan Rogers.
14 points on the night, 50 seconds left, 28-22 Whitman-Hanson. Foxboro only scored 5 points in the second quarter thus far. Another foul called on Whitman-Hanson. 23 this time, Manning.
That one will put Foxboro in the bonus, so Procaccini will head to the line.
It's almost as if there's a foul called every time down the court.
Seems that way, yeah.
Jason Procaccini at the line will shoot 1-1 for Foxboro.
1-1 for Procaccini. This one's going to be live unless he makes it. Puts it up, in. Him and Dubrow generally are the two players for Foxboro who you can count on for making the foul shot.
Here's the second. Got that one as well. 28-24 in favor of Whitman-Hanson with just 41 seconds left in this half.
They get it over half. 32. Grazioso with it. Now Rafts. Whitman-Hanson has no shortage of scorers this game. Manning goes right through Dubrow. Dubrow's going to get called for his 3rd personal foul this game. Can't have that.
No, and Coach Gibbs doesn't like it.
Even if it wasn't a foul, you can't put yourself in that sort of situation where it can be called a foul.
All right, and Dubrow, a very tenacious defender, but too much so on that one.
They're going to call that one because he wasn't in a set position. He sort of moved into the contact. Whether it was a foul or not, they called it.
Missed free throw, but an offensive rebound.
I couldn't tell who found it. We have some blockage in our way, but Whitman-Hanson rather did.
Tamulovic.
12 seconds left in the half. The shot clock is turned off.
Way too much space there for Nicholas Smith. He'll hit that one 10
2
times out
seconds.
of 10. Dubrow throws it up there, but too much off the backboard, and the teams will head to the locker room with Whitman-Hanson holding a 30-24 lead over the Foxboro Warriors.
Procaccini with 6, Dubrow with 5, Block with 6 from 2 threes. Dubrow with 3 fouls, Rogers with 14 points. It was a barn burner of a half, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, but certainly some room to improve for the Warriors. And we will see that in the second half. See you then. And welcome back to the second half of the semifinal game in the 2016 MIAA Division II South Tournament. Foxboro trailing Whitman-Hanson 30-24 here to begin the second half of play.
Yeah, Whitman-Hanson they're just making their shots left and right. Number 21, Brendan Rogers with 14 points, 4 3-point shots. I gotta say, it's gonna be difficult for him to keep shooting at that sort of a rate.
Things started out quite well for the Warriors, picking up an early lead, but it's been downhill from there. Whitman-Hanson able to get on a strong run to end that first half. Early foul called. Jonathan Carnino will pick it up. That'll bring 33 Joshua Rice to the line. Here's his first. Got it. Second as well. Foxboro down 8. They'll look to make up some ground here this possession. Dubrow with it.
Dubrow 3 fouls in this game as Procaccini gets a nice layup from Dubrow. It's going to be very, very difficult for him with his electric sort of swagger to not get another foul. I hope he doesn't, but it's going to be a difficult challenge for him.
Manning double teamed. 3 off the rim. Carnino will pick it up. Go to Procaccini.
One thing I noticed that Foxboro's been doing is they've been forcing shots that haven't been there. I think they're not finding the shots that they usually get, so they're trying to force them up and try and keep their averages.
Dubrow tried the windmill layup, but couldn't get it to go, and Lowy couldn't come up with the rebound. So it'll be Manning for Whitman-Hanson.
Manning definitely the facilitator for Whitman-Hanson. Been really the center of the offense the entire game.
Kenny down low, but good defense by Lowy. Kenny comes up with it again. Strong pass. Deflected by Clegg, however, into the arms of Smith. Here goes Manning, driving hard. Gets it in from the side door. Nice layup from the point guard. Here's Carnino. This Procaccini wants some movement from his team. Goes behind the back, drives in. Gonna do it himself. It'll fall foul on, I can't tell.
I believe it is going to be 33 Rice. That's his third. He's in foul trouble, and he's going to come out of the game for Rafties.
I don't know if I saw that one myself. Couldn't tell which team I was against. Inbound goes to Lowy. He'll go to Clegg. Now Dubrow. Driving in, goes bounce pass behind the back, and it's Lowy to finish it off. Couple nice passes here from Dubrow. Hopefully that'll get him going.
That's one thing that the Warriors need to do. They need to get it to Lowy. They need to get it down low to him, first of all, because sometimes he gets it up at the three-point line and he doesn't even know where he is. They need to get him some possession down low. Hustle plays all around as Procaccini dives the ball. Doesn't keep it in, but good play all around.
Foxboro wants to come back and win this one. They're definitely going to need to show some heart. Won't be easy, but
it's only 6 points, but in a playoff game, that's a lot of 6 points.
Yep. Whitman-Hanson, the 2 seed, Foxboro, the 3 seed. They'll look to move on and play the 4th seed in Randolph Saturday for the championship. 3. That's Brendan Rogers again. Another 3-pointer from him.
17 points on the night. That's his 5th 3.
Here goes Clegg. Travel call. Trying to pivot, but kept the feet moving a little bit.
I gotta say that one was not a travel. I think he kept his pivot foot.
Yep, I agree. Here's Manning.
Foxboro getting a little erratic on the defensive end, trying to make that extra play that really is leaving space open for the Whitman-Hanson Panthers. Clegg with a play just like it right there. Tries to get the block on Rafties and is going to get called for a foul. 3 foul shots for Rafties as it was a 3-point shot.
Rafty's might have helped the ref a little bit on that one, making his decision. Maybe a little bit dramatic from him, but.
Yeah, but the thing is, Foxboro does that occasionally as well.
All right, so it goes both ways. Gets the first shot, he's got 3 opportunities. 10-point lead now for Whitman-Hanson, their largest of the game.
Rafty's with his first point on the night.
Second doesn't go. He's got one more chance.
I think Foxboro's got to slow the game down and try and get it down low to Lowy, or have Procaccini start making some more space on the offensive end. I think if they can do that, they can get back into this game, but it's not going to be easy. 39 Whitman-Hanson, Foxboro 28, 11-point difference.
Foxboro's been a little better than they were to end the first half, but.
See that shot right there? It's not necessary. They're forcing it up. They can't start throwing in the towel yet. They still have a lot of time left. They need to play their game.
Definitely. Here's Manning.
Basketball's a game of runs.
Smith for 3.
And Whitman-Hanson is on an unbelievable run.
Yeah.
Smith for 3.
We were wondering if they would be able to keep up this pace following the halftime break, but so far they're showing signs of doing just that. And Foxboro's definitely got to get something changed if they want to make a comeback here. Let's look at that 3 again. Had a guy coming in on him, it was Clegg, but good focus on the basket by the senior captain, Nicholas Smith. Coach Gibbs trying to get his team pumped up. Foxboro cheerleaders trying to get their fan section pumped up. As you mentioned, this game is not over, but if things keep going this way, it will end up over pretty quickly.
Yeah. If Whitman-Hanson can keep scoring at this rate, making their threes, like you said, it's going to be over quick. I got to say, it's going to be difficult for them to keep going, but they've shown no signs of slowing down. I really don't know what Foxboro can do on the defensive end. They tried the press. They got into foul trouble. They tried to slow it, to lay back on the defensive end, and they're giving up threes. I really don't know what to do.
It's Carnino. We go to Dubrow. Manning with him. Dubrow drives, lefty layup. Rebound almost by Lowy. Looked like he might have been held back a bit, but it'll be Whitman-Hanson with it again. Morrison and Block set to come into this game. Foxboro did well when they were out there. This is Smith driving. A little too much on the layup attempt. Dubrow's out left pass to Procaccini. Lowy wants it. Procaccini will spin. Kick it back out for 3 for Clegg. And that one gets stuck between the rim and the backboard. You never see that one. Wow.
It's going to be called for a jump ball, and it's going to be Foxboro possession as Morrison and Block come into the game for Clegg and Carnino.
Foxboro really could have used that 3 for Clegg, but
they need to get it down low to Lowy. Lowy was asking for it on that last possession. Who has it now? He's not getting it in the right spot. They keep giving it to him up top. He can't do anything up top.
Dubrow for 3. Off the rim. Good rebounding from Whitman-Hanson. And they'll take it the other way. Here goes Smith, almost had it stripped away by Morrison. That'll be Manning. Rogers, Manning again.
Whitman-Hanson on 12-4 run since the start of the second half. Total of 4 minutes, 55 seconds.
Foul called on Morrison, I believe. Yep, Morrison. It's on the floor, though. 3 minutes left in this third quarter. 42-28 in favor of the Panthers.
It's going to be a timeout for Bob Rogers, the coach of Whitman-Hanson. He's going to talk it over with his team.
Brendan Rogers and Bob Rogers, not related. Just in case someone picked up on that.
Who's Lincoln Rogers?
or
Brendan
Rogers.
Oh, he's a player.
And Bob Rogers. Yep.
It's an interesting little interaction. Both cheerleading squads, I guess you would call them, in attendance tonight.
It's a big game. Everyone takes these semifinals seriously. Both teams really want to go out there and make their towns proud here tonight.
There's really nothing you can say on behalf of the Warriors. They just need to execute now.
Offensive has really, they have really offensively struggled since that initial push in the first quarter.
Yeah, they were up 15-7 at one point in the first quarter, and ever since then, it's just gone downhill.
Yep.
They scored 13 points since halfway through the first quarter. Really, not a very good point total at all.
That one's tipped away. Foxboro will get possession. Dubrow going quickly. They'll settle it down now. Picked by Lowy. Dubrow for Procaccini behind the line. That went off the mark.
That's another forced-up three-point shot. Not necessary.
Nope.
They need to start working their offense, doing their plays.
Manning. He's got two on him. That one was deflected by Dubrow. He tried to save it, but couldn't get there in time. Manning's inbound. Almost picked off by Morrison. But Rogers is able to recover. And now Manning again. He'll drive. At the shot clock running out. There'll be a foul called against either Lowy or Dubrow. Either way,
It's going to
not
be on
good for the Warriors.
Lowy.
Only a second, but can't allow him to get into trouble. Foxborough needs him.
Manning with some foul shots now. Makes the first. (43-28). The Panthers with the lead.
2 free throws by Manning to make this lead 16 points. Dubrow spins, goes for Procaccini. Working against Smith. Here's Lowy. Got it off the bounce. Now Dubrow for three. Off the mark. Foxborough taking too many threes right now.
I would be very surprised if Coach Gibbs is condoning these three-point attempts. They're not making their shots, and they're not very high percentage shots. They need to get down low and start working them.
Rogers for three. He's on fire. Yet another three for Brendan Rogers. Having a great night.
That's his sixth three on the night, 21 points for him.
It's crazy.
Only in the second and third quarter. Did not score a single point in the first.
19-point lead now. Morrison slashing towards the basket. Gets the layup and the foul. That's a little bit of a bright spot for the Warriors, but it's going to take a whole lot more than that to get them back in this one.
That's Kenny's third. He's going to be taken out of the game. He's the big man that guards Lowy, and has, for the most part, shut him down for the night. Lowy with only 6 points.
We'll see if Lowy can do a little bit more now that Kinney's out of the game. So far, they've been able to kind of negate each other.
Good vocab word.
Oh, yeah. Try to spice things up here. Dubrow shot went. It'll be out of bounds. That was Smith who took it out of bounds. He wanted a block call against Dubrow, but didn't get it. Foxborough with a little bit more energy here. Ready to get something going. Morrison's inbound goes to block. Dubrow now has not come out of the game yet tonight. Foul on the floor.
That one called on the Whitman-Hanson defender, but to be honest, Dubrow was a little he wasn't under control. Could have been an offensive foul call easily.
Block with it. Procaccini for three. Got that one to go. He's pumped up. Things starting to go Foxborough's way a little bit.
They've cut the lead down to 12 now. Morrison with a foul. He didn't like it. Neither did I, really.
For some reason here tonight, when Morrison and Block are on the court, good things seem to happen for the Warriors.
Here's that three. Again, they put it up, not really a high percentage shot. But if they're gonna make them like that, they can shoot them. But they hadn't been making them thus far. 55 seconds left in the quarter. 47-35, Whitman-Hanson leading. It's gonna be steal in Foxborough's favor. Procaccini's gonna get down the court. He's gonna try and make it a 2-for-1. Morrison gives up the three. Procaccini takes it instead.
Morrison with a nice offensive rebound. It's knocked away. It'll be Foxborough ball. As you might have seen on the end of that replay there with Procaccini's three, he seemed to mouth the words, "Let's go." So he's trying to get his team pumped up. The senior doing the best he can to keep his last season alive. 33 seconds left in this quarter. There's a three off the back rim. Lowy almost came away with the rebound, but it'll be Raftis that was.
That press almost worked for Foxborough on that occasion as an air ball three goes up for Whitman-Hanson. This game's starting to get a little momentum in Foxborough's favor.
Here's Block with 9 seconds left. And a foul will be called on Foxborough.
Lowy got absolutely hacked on that one.
Offensive foul charge number 10.
Block went along the baseline, kicked it out, and then they called it as an offensive foul.
8 seconds left.
There it is. Yeah, they're gonna call Block going through the defender. Interesting call, but I gotta say it was true.
Dubro's gonna get the foul called against him. He's not happy.
Dubro with his fourth, he's gonna have to come out of the game right now.
And he kind of looked to the Foxborough fan section just for a little bit of sympathy. He's definitely a fan favorite, so they gave it to him. But he's gonna have to come out of this one, as you said.
5 seconds left. Whitman-Hanson, I'm assuming they're gonna do one of those ball tricks where they shoot it at the rim, try and get the clock going. They did not, as they make the first one.
So they'll just take the points here. And with Dubro not in, probably not too worried about Foxborough making a nice little 5-second run on the other way on the court. Manning second, couldn't get it to go.
4 seconds. Procaccini with it, 2-1, puts it up off the front rim.
Good effort from him, though.
Not the most efficient of quarters for the Warriors. They scored 11 points. They only allowed 18, but still, they're losing the quarter by 7.
Right,
Can't have that.
You say only 18, but it's got to be better than that if they want to come back here. Whitman-Hanson's lead more than doubled from what they had going into halftime. But Foxborough with a little bit of life there, as we saw towards the end. Things going a little bit more in Foxborough's favor, but it's going to take quite the effort to get Foxborough back into winning position with 8 minutes here to finish off this game. Just a reminder while we have a second that the rights fee to this cablecast has been waived by the MIAA on behalf of the students of Foxborough High School. The MIAA represents nearly 400 senior high schools across the Commonwealth and more than 200,000 young men and women who participate annually in MIAA-governed athletic competition. Any rebroadcast or republication of the program without the written consent of the MIAA is prohibited.
Here's that bracket of the MIAA Division II South Tournament. Randolph going to meet the winner of these two teams at 2:30 rather, on Saturday afternoon at Durfee High School, same high school here. As of now, it's going to be Whitman-Hanson, but Foxborough is going to do the best they can to try and change that. Manning's pass was taken away by Morrison. Now it's Dubro. Well, it was Dubro, now Procaccini, and then Block. Lowy loses that out of bounds. Not happy with himself on that one. Foxborough will go back to the press.
First, we've got a little bit of a meeting between two officials.
I think one of the officials disagrees with the call from the other, but the call has not changed.
Inbound to Manning. Morrison and Dubrow contributing on the press. That one tipped out of bounds. It'll remain Panther possession. Manning to Rogers, back to Manning. Going in strong. Too much on the layup, though. He'll get it back. And a foul called for traveling before the shot was taken. Joshua Rice there called for it. Dubrow back into the game after sitting down for a second earlier. He'll take a quick three. Just a little too anxious on that one, but it'll fall out of bounds off the hands of Kinney. Foxboro maybe a little bit lucky right there to keep the ball.
Yeah, they're forcing up those three-point shots again. I wish I had counted the number of three-point shots they've taken this game. Unfortunately, I did not, but it has to be in the double digits at least.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll tell you what,
sure.
5 or 6 of them at least were not necessary, and they were forced.
Morrison went in strong, but it'll be a defensive foul.
That's Rice's 4th.
Whitman-Hanson foul, charge number 33, Josh Rice, it's his 4th. And the team score.
Nico Raft is coming back into the game to replace Rice.
Returns to the Panthers.
Here's Block with it.
Foxborough has not used Lowy down low at all this game. Only 6 points for him. He usually has at least 10 by now.
Here goes Dubrow for Morrison. 3 off the mark.
What is his name? Manning. He's gonna start this Whitman-Hanson offense.
Mike Flagg set to check into the game for the Warriors.
Raftis getting defended by Block. They're gonna call a foul on Block. Like I said earlier, it's a good thing that we have some real refs now that we get into the more competitive games, but it's also a bad thing because nobody really has had good refs all year. So they don't have the time or the patience, for that matter, to adjust.
Raft is from the line. Gets his first. Whitman-Hanson in bonus very early in this one. Shows just how much Foxborough's been into foul trouble throughout this one.
Dubrow with 4, Block with 3, 3 other guys with 2.
Raft is second. Took a couple bounces, but eventually fell. Dubrow going quickly. Outside. All the way across to Clegg for 3. Couldn't get that one, but a nice offensive rebound from Lowy. Dubrow goes around. Got hit hard from Kinney down low, but not a foul. Morrison strips it away. And down low for a nice little layup. Joe Morrison, nice hustle play there to get his team 2 points when it looked like they were gonna lose another possession.
Just before Morrison was made that play, I was gonna say it looks like Foxborough is sort of falling out right now. The morale of the team's going down, but after that, the players seem to pick it up a little bit.
50-37 in favor of the Whitman-Hanson Panthers. 5 minutes and 52 seconds left in this one. Foul call that'll get Manning back to the line again. He's had quite a few free throws here tonight.
Here's that steal by Morrison. Sneaky little steal right there. Has the presence of mind to fake out the defender on the layup, that is. Manning makes the first. The Whitman-Hanson offense has been extremely efficient this evening. The first quarter was really their only one that wasn't very good. But ever since then, they make their threes, they make their free throws. Nothing bad to say about the Whitman-Hanson offense.
15 points to lead now. Morrison with it. Go to Dubrow. Clegg. Dubrow again. 3. That one not really close, but Lowy makes the most of it, gets the rebound and the layup.
That Dubrow 3, that's probably his second of the quarter at least.
Yeah, more than that, I'd say.
It's unnecessary, and they're forced, and they're still in the game. I don't know why they're doing this.
3 ball didn't go. Morrison comes up with it. Now Dubrow for Morrison.
It's only a 13-point lead. Now it's 11.
Morrison shot goes. He's been a nice bright spot for the Warriors here tonight.
Morrison with 5.
That one falls away.
6 points tonight, sorry.
Morrison comes up with it, and then Procaccini's bounce pass was looking for Dubrow, but couldn't get it. Foxboro with a little bit of life. Is it too late, though? Lowy inside for Procaccini, but a foul called against his defender, which was Nicholas Smith.
It's only 11-point lead right now. Foxboro going on a little bit of a run. See if they can extend it.
Pass finds its way to Morrison. Now Clegg spin move, and lefty layup, but it'll be a travel. It was a nice move from the junior. Able to spin away from the opponent and get the perfect lefty layup, but it's not going to matter. Foxboro with the press. Manning with it. Fancy little pass. Finds its way to Rice, and then can't really tell what's going on over there from our viewpoint with these Whitman-Hanson fans next to us. We apologize.
Yeah, we're in the middle of it all.
Yeah, it's certainly been an interesting experience for us. Not used to this, but
make the best of what you're given.
Yeah, it's gone well so far. 3 didn't go. That one finds its way back to Manning somehow, though.
Clegg was unable to corral the defensive rebound rather.
Manning with plenty of space. It's too easy for him. Miscommunication from the Foxboro defense, it appeared.
Yeah, he faked him out. Lowy thought he was going to drive into himself, but instead he just went straight at the basket. Dubrow comes back with a layup of his own.
Nice windmill layup from him. Morrison with another steal and layup. Joe Morrison, that's his second situation there with a steal and then a layup. He's playing well.
9 points for him tonight. Not 9 points, sorry. 7 points.
Foxboro with the ball. 3 minutes, 46 seconds, 9-point lead. First time Foxboro's had the lead down to single digits in quite a while. Whitman-Hanson players look a little bit shaken out there. Could this be a sign of something for the Warriors?
The Foxboro fan section definitely going to give them, the Foxboro Warriors, the boost they need. See if they can extend this run. Like I said earlier, basketball is a game of runs. Foxboro's on one of their own right now.
Dubrow looking for some space. Gets a 3. Couldn't find the range from that one, though. Warrior press unsuccessful. And it's Rogers for a lefty layup.
Very lucky there. Dubrow went in for the block, and it could have been called for a foul, which would have been his 5th, and he would have been kicked out of the game.
Unsuccessful Foxboro possession. Whitman-Hanson's done a good job to slow him down here. Under 3 minutes to play. Foxboro wants to do something. They've got to do it now. Rice couldn't get his shot to go. Rogers keeps it in. Tripped up a little bit. Then a block from Lowy.
11-point lead, Whitman-Hanson. See if they can, Foxboro, that is, can turn it down to 9.
There's Procaccini. The 3 didn't go. And it bounced off the top of the backboard, so it'll be considered out of bounds. Whitman-Hanson will get the ball. Coach Gibbs telling his guys to just calm down. Don't force things. Something that they really could have heard maybe a few minutes ago.
Morrison, one of the lone bright spots on this Warrior lineup right now. 2 steals, 2 baskets in the last 2 minutes.
Kick ball violation called.
Timeout.
Timeout now. Whitman-Hanson 56, Foxboro 45, 2 minutes 26 seconds left. Things certainly not in Foxboro's favor. It'll take quite the comeback for them considering the circumstances. But it's a strong team, so it's possible.
There's that 4 points right there. Dubrow goes up for a layup. Morrison with the presence of mind to get the steal. Good, 2 good plays all around. Unfortunately, Foxborough has not had enough good plays like that to win the game tonight. Hopefully they can turn that around in the last 2 minutes and 26 seconds of the game. Foxborough parents going to try and do their best to give the jolt that the Warriors need.
Fans, at the conclusion of tonight's game, we remind you to please stay on support. Again, at the conclusion of tonight's game, fans are reminded there is no storm in the court. Thank you.
Panther inbound. He'll go to Manning in his own defensive half. Dubrow with him. Bounces away. Morrison with some strong defense. It looked like Clegg had it for a second, but Manning was able to strip it back, and it'll be a jump ball. Foxborough's possession, though, so they'll get the ball. Manning looks like he's limping a little bit.
Yeah, him and Clegg were getting into it a little bit down the bottom of that scrum. Both players are all right. Here it is. Morrison, again, the catalyst to that whole reaction. And they're both trying to fight for the ball. It's going to happen every time.
Here's Clegg for 3. Foxborough needs it. Couldn't get it, though. Lowy was down there to rebound, but it was against 2 Panthers. Wasn't going to happen. Foul called. We'll send him to the line.
That last Foxborough possession has sort of been the story of this game. A forced 3 that they need to go. They just haven't been able to get it to go.
Yeah. Just hurt it a little too bit. Manning will come out of the game, decides he can't carry on. And that'll bring Luke Tamulovic in.
2 minutes left, 11-point lead for the Whitman-Hanson Panthers.
Possible, but not likely. First free throw goes. Smith second. That one bounces off the back rim. Dubrow will go quickly. Long pass for Procaccini. They'll take a 3. Got that one.
Goes.
9-point lead.
Foxborough still in it. They need to make their shots more often, but they're still in it nonetheless. Morrison with another steal, able to get the ball away from the Whitman-Hanson player, but it just goes out of bounds.
Morrison's just everywhere right now.
Unlucky, but what are you going to do?
Nico Raptors returns.
Manning back into the game. Wow, that was very quick. The way he was limping looked like he was going to be out for quite a few minutes. Maybe to the end of the game, actually, as they're only a minute, 38 seconds left, but he's back. Trapped a little bit now. Find its way over for Rice. A foul called against Lowy, I believe.
That's his 4th. 2 players with 4 fouls, Dubrow and Lowy. I have to commend Alex Dubrow. I just thought of this. He has not had a foul the entire second half. Actually, he did have 1, but he did not have a foul in the entire 4th quarter. And if he he would have been fouled out of this game. that's very unusual from him, but it really kept the Warriors in this game, because without him, I don't know what would have happened.
Smith in, Raft is out. Rice looking to go 2 for 2. And he does. 11-point lead. Minute 26 seconds. Dubrow will hurry. Flag for 3. That one's off. Morrison almost had another steal, but not there in time. And Rice will put in what could be the nail in the coffin here for Foxboro's season.
1 minute left, 13-point lead as Dubrow misses a 3. Dubrow, one of the 5 seniors on this team, along with Jason Procaccini, Rob Lowy, Jonathan Carnino, and James Blake, whom, if the Warriors do lose this game, they will be saying goodbye to in their basketball career. Very successful career by all 5 players. Nothing but good to say about all 5 of the guys. Although some of them didn't finish their season the way they were hoping. It was still successful nonetheless.
Sure.
Winning the Davenport division of the Hockomock League, which is no small feat in it of itself. The Hockomock League, one of the most competitive leagues in the entirety of Massachusetts. Winning 1 tournament in Walpole, Westwood rather, and finishing in the finals of another. Very successful season, making it to the semifinals of the D2 South tournament. Very successful.
Yep. Future's still bright for the Warriors, though. Guys like Block, Clegg, Morrison, who's had a great game tonight. Jermaine Few in some important minutes down the stretch here this season. Clegg with a very deep 3. Couldn't get that one. So anyway, guys like that will certainly be major factors for this Warriors team in the future. Shouldn't be a huge drop-off for the team, although they were certainly missed the seniors.
Coach Gibbs going to do the right thing and put in the 2 seniors right now. James Blake and Jonathan Carnino going to come in for Clegg and Morrison. Senior Noah Cookson for Whitman-Hanson gets a little bit of a result from the Whitman-Hanson fans.
Carnino returns to Foxboro, along with number 30, James Blake.
Like I was saying earlier, successful season, gonna miss the 5 seniors. Hopefully 3, if not all 5, can go on to play college basketball. I know Lowy, Procaccini, and Dubrow are all looking at colleges. We'll see if they sign their letter of intent within the next coming months. Good luck to them. Good luck to all 5 seniors. Good luck to the Whitman-Hanson seniors as well, and good luck to them in their game against Randolph on Saturday at 2:30 here in Durfee High School.
Just for those of you listening on our live audio broadcast, not too much happening right now. Foxboro threw up a couple of desperation 3s, but none were successful.
Dubrow does foul out of his final game as a high school senior.
Dubrow, arguably the MVP of this team. He had it all: offense, defense, inside shooting, outside shooting. Just a major part, both his junior year and his senior year, since transferring from Sharon.
Yeah, it's difficult to say who was the MVP, as Procaccini, Lowy, Dubrow, pretty much all of them. They contributed very much to this team. Whitman-Hanson going to send in their backups, their younger guys.
Certainly an all-around effort from this Foxborough team all year. 10 seconds now. Procaccini loses control a bit. And he'll pick it up for the backcourt violation. 3.9 seconds left. 64-50 in favor of Whitman-Hanson. Now the buzzer will sound right here. Carnino almost had him dunk there. That would have been quite the way to finish off the senior season. But anyway, that'll do it for this game. Whitman-Hanson gets the best of Foxboro, but still a great season from the Warriors. Everything from last-minute comebacks to blowouts. They've had it all this year. It's certainly a season to remember for this Foxboro squad.
Yep, like I said earlier, gonna miss the 5 seniors, gonna miss the season. It was a successful season. Can't say anything but praise. Yeah, pretty much it.
Yep, so that'll do it from this MIAA Division II South semifinal game. Foxboro falls to Whitman-Hanson 64-50. Of course, a special thanks to all of our volunteers from Foxboro Cable Access for not only a great game, but a great season. And so with that said, this is Brady Gardner signing off with Chad Burse. Thanks for watching.
See you guys.